Hello there guys, how you doing, and welcome back to the Villagecraft server with me, Paternox, and this is episode 10. Woohoo! Finally in double digits, and we are running longer than the first season. Fantastic. Now, as you may remember from the last episode, we got this sugarcane farm built and it has been running beautifully. Let's just quickly pop down here, have a look in the temporary storage solution that we have up and running. There we go, look at that. Nearly a double chest of sugarcane already. Now yes, I have been over in this area for a while because, as you may see, I've done a bit of terraforming, and this is all in preparation for today's project, because we're going to finish this area off and we're going to also link up a pumpkin and a melon farm as well, and then have all three of these farms hooked up to a bulk storage silo system on this end, and if we've got time we may put a building in around it as well. So without further ado, let's crack on in building these farms. So let's get cracking then. So I've gone and got the shape a bit more refined out for these farms here. I've also gone and put in a line of hoppers along the bottom here. It goes all the way down, and this is where we'll be collecting our melons and pumpkins. Now in this shulker chest here, these are everything I need for the melon farm. And down at the other end, let's see, I don't know if you can see it, yep, just down there, that's all the blocks and everything for the pumpkin farm. And we're going to make this farm 3 tiers tall, so I'm going to go ahead and make the first tier now. So let's just grab some of these supplies. For now, that should do. Right, so the design I am using is a Ilmango design. We've been using quite a lot of his designs so far because they are efficient, lag friendly, and well, they work. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this done now. Right, so that's that. Now we need some slabs. Now the reason that we have slabs is so that the glass panes, which we will put in a moment, won't connect to them. I'm saying that we don't actually need the glass panes on this level. Oh well. Anyway, we're gonna get this sorted. So you know what, guys, I think we may do this in a bit of a time lapse, because think about it, if you need a step-by-step tutorial, Ilmango does actually do a tutorial for this on the channel, which I will put down in the description, so you can always follow that. So yeah, let's just get this in, and then oops, lost that one down to the hoppers. I wonder how many items we're going to have collected in the hopper at the end by the time we've got all these farms done. Quite a few, I'm going to guess. But yeah, tell you what guys, let's do this as a time lapse. And there we go, just like that. That is one layer of the melon farm put in place. So yeah, you may not be able to see, but behind here we're going to put in the repeaters. That's all the redstone that we need for now. But what I am going to do now is repeat this 2 more times, and then that is the melon farm up and running. Well, I say up and running until we get some of the redstone, but that'll be all the blocks in. So you know what, let's get these extra 2 layers put in place, shall we? Yeah. guys, that is the melon farm blocks placed. Obviously still got the redstone to do. But, like, who here can spot the derp? Because something about this isn't quite right. Who can spot it? That's right. If you look here, there's a line of green concrete just there. But there isn't on the 2 floors above. That's right. This floor I built 1 block too high. So now it's uneven. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It still works. What I am going to have to do now though is when we do the pumpkin farm on that side, I'm going to have to make sure that it's the same. Because if these 2 farms are different heights, that really is going to bug me. So now that we've got this melon farm all in, it's time to do the same on this side, but with pumpkins. So yeah, let's get rolling, shall we? Now once we've got the pumpkin one in, it'll be time to do all the redstone. Right, let's get cracking. That is the melon and the pumpkin farm all sorted out, all built up, all connected up with redstone. And I've also gone and connected both of these farms. They're all wired up together and they are connected up to this clock that we have down here. So now when this clock fires, not only will the sugarcane farm be fired, but also the melon and the pumpkins. All we need to do now is sort out the storage for them, because all of these melons and pumpkins travel along the hoppers, which are underneath these carpets, along here. And at the moment, these just end up at the end here at an empty hopper line. Just there. And the sugarcane travels down there into this temporary storage solution down here. As you can see, it's getting rather full. So we need to sort out some permanent storage for these. And the way we're going to do that is with 3 of the bulk storage silos that we used over in our main storage build over here. And we're just going to have 3 of them lined up here using the sorting system and a silent dropper elevator to get them up there. So we'll have 1 for pumpkins, 1 for sugarcane and 1 for melon. So I'm going to clear out some area for that and then we shall get started on that. Okay then, so I've gone and got all of the redstone in for the sorting system now, and that's been running for a while while I've been AFK, while I've been at work and sleeping. And as you can see, we have 3 of our bulk storage silos here with, I believe it's melons, sugarcane and pumpkin, and we have a silent dropper elevator bringing them all up from down the bottom just there. So all of these 3 farms are now hooked up to the storage system. And if you want to know how they're doing, just look at the moment where the comparators are lit. So melons, yeah, we're up into that chest there. Sugarcane, we're all the way up to here. And pumpkins, we haven't quite got the first one lit. I think we are nearly there though with the pumpkins. This chest is full. And that one, nah, not quite. But still, that's not too bad. But now we're going to get some decorations done. I think the way we're going to do this is I'm going to decorate this end wall first, as this will be the tallest point for this build. And then I'm going to work on the roof design. I do have an idea for roof design where it, high point up here, slopes down in a curve to the end. And then also goes up and curves down to the front. So we've kind of got a double curve effect going on, but we'll see how we get. But first of all, let's get this end bit decorated. And first thing I need to do is swap all of these stone blocks that the comparators are on for some red nether brick. And once we've done that, we'll get the rest of this end design in place and we'll see how it looks. So first of all, let's crack open the supplies, get the nether brick, and let's get building. Okay, scratch that. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do with the red nether brick because I forgot that on top of the red nether brick you do have the comparators, and yeah, they would show through. So that wouldn't work. So instead of having, I was originally going to have like stairs along here, but instead we have to have the solid blocks. Never mind. But that does mean I've come up with another idea, and if you look at what I have in my hotbar, and if you've seen Exumer's latest video, you'll know exactly what I'm going to do in this spot here. So first things first, we need to get up there. So I wonder, can we do this? There we go, lovely. Used up loads of rockets and we're really high up, but still, it worked. Now I've got to lose some of this speed as we're coming in hot. There we go, fantastic. Right, so let's start on this side. Now let me see if I can remember how to do this. Yep, so we need the iron bar there and cobblestone there. Then why can't I wonder if there we go, that'll do. Right, so get rid of this dirt, that should do it. And we're going to use the black concrete. Oops, there we go. And break. Ah, oh, dang it. Now what have why hasn't that worked? Back in a sec, guys. Okay, I'm a fool. I had it the wrong way around. Dang it. Still, managed to solve the issue. So if we head back up here now, I went and fixed myself a little dirt staircase up there rather than flying up all the time. Figured this would be a lot easier and probably a lot less risky to my health. So yeah, let's climb up here. And yes, I've had to switch it around the other way so the shulker box is coming out the powder from the other side. There we go. So you can see there's the iron bar. And we just put, in fact, let me just get rid of these slabs for a moment, make it a bit easier. There we go. Right, so it doesn't matter which side we do this from. So we put the cobblestone wall there. Powder falls down. Open the shulker box. That pushes it across. And then we just break the cobblestone wall. Down it falls. And we'll drop a block down there. Fantastic. And repeat. So again, see, yeah, this is quite powder intensive because it uses a block for every half slab that we're putting in. Excellent. There we go. Right, so I'm gonna crack on doing this, and I shall probably bring you guys back in once we've got a bit more done, because yeah, this may take a while, but should look pretty good. Well, there we are, guys. There's one side in, and do you know what? I thought this might be a good idea, but can you see all those lines around all the edges? I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad when you zoom in, you can still see it a bit. But, I don't know. And this is no, I'm thinking this will probably most likely be seen from like this angle. And, nah, I'm not so sure all those lighting bugs and updates and stuff. I mean, yeah, when you get nice and close, it's not too bad. Tell you what, let's work one more design here and then we'll have a look and compare them. Yeah, I don't like all those lines. It was a good idea, and maybe in little bits here and there in caves and such like it might work, but as a big piece like this, yeah, it's a good idea, but I don't know, it just doesn't work. Oh well, back to the drawing board, I think. Right, well, I've come up with another design, guys. What do you think to that? I thought we haven't used lava as a lighting source or anything, and it helps lighten up the entire length of the wall, the entire height of it rather. And yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. But while I've been working over here, this thing's been running nicely. As you can see, we now have 6 lights on the sugarcane, 4 on the melon, and the pumpkin is yet to start. However, at least the pumpkin has started on this next chest now, so that's not too bad. So what I might do actually is just go and get some item frames and just pop them in the middle so we know what we've got. And in the same time, what I'm also going to do now, if we come over here so we can get some sort of idea, get a decent view, is now I'm going to try and plan out the roof design. Because the shape I want is from up here to come swooping down and then to curve off and then go back. So that's what it looked like from this side. But then at the front here, this is just going to come straight down and then go across. And if we go for a side on view, let me get over here, it's going to, from behind these farms, go up a bit and then swoop down, maybe with a little bit of a lip or something, who knows. So you've got like a wave shape this way and a big wave shape going across this way. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tricky shape to come up with. So I'm going to get to work on that now. Maybe do some plotting out with some dirt and see what we can come up with. This could be interesting. Famous last words. Okay then guys, so it's actually the next day now from the previous clips, and I've done some work on the roof here. I've gone and got the 2 easy areas done. So we have this front wave, which at the back goes up and then comes down, and then at the top there goes over and comes down again. But hang on, let me just get rid of these dirt posts so you can see a bit clearer. There we go, that's better. Now we can actually see what we're doing. So yeah, I've gone and got this wave done and the top of the actual sorting system done. What I need to do now though is work out this complicated part here, because not only is it swooping down, but it's also coming over the wave. So we've got two different gradients meeting. So I'm gonna have to do some maths, maybe jump onto plots, see if I can work out some circles, because these two lines here are just a very rough guide. I want to get this a bit more streamlined. So I'm going to crack on and try and get this middle bit done, and then we're going to work on some of the detail and then putting in the walls. I just wanted to get this roof done because it's quite a complicated shape in the middle here. So I figure get the roof done, then I'll know where the walls are going and whatnot. So yeah, I'll get this done and I'll be back in a sec. Well, there we are guys, that's some of the work done on the curve. Now, it was a bit trickier than I thought, and I'm not 100% happy with it just yet. I mean, some of this area here, the start of the curve, needs to come a bit further across. But yeah, I am in my camera account just so we can get a bit of a better view of the work that we've done here. But you can see the effect I'm trying to come for. You've got the gradient that comes down that way, and then we've also got the gradient that comes across this way, and it's just trying to mesh the two into a nice sort of, I don't know how to describe it, some sort of quarter sphere or eighth of a sphere or something. In fact, there may be something I'd do is go onto the Plots World server, trying to figure out the right size of a sphere that this would be the quarter of or the eighth of, you know what I mean, and try and work it that way. But it's a start. It gives us a rough idea of what the shape they'll want the roof to be. I do want it to be, like I say, a little bit further out this way rather than just enclosed in this corner. But anyway, that gives you a rough idea of the size of this build. It's not too big, it's not tiny. I mean, it's still dwarfed by our storage build, but we do have 3 automatic farms in here, so it's going to be decent size. And sugarcane is nearly half full, or it is over half full already. Melons are a third full, and still the pumpkins are yet to start. In fact, let's just see, how full is this chest down here? That one's full. Right, so we're just waiting. Oh, won't be long until that first light comes on. In fact, these should all be popping off in a moment. I wonder if we'll get the first one on camera. So I was stood here for quite a few minutes wondering why this wasn't popping off. And I thought, well, since I'm in my camera account, we'll just quickly come on over and have a look. Yeah, this hopper clock is broken again. Look, there's one in there, and that's all full. It's duplicated an item again. So I was thinking about this the other day. We're gonna have to swap out this hopper clock for Ilmango's non-breaking design. So we'll get that done probably in between episodes. That's rather annoying. To be honest, but anyway guys, I think we're going to get the rest of this build done in between episodes as well. Get the roof finished off and put the walls in. Because next episode, we're going to be starting on a build in the community area. In fact, let's just pop on over there. Pat, what are you looking at? What are you looking over there for? What's over there? Nothing. Are you looking at those llamas? Is that what you're looking at? Oh, llamas, pigs and sheep. Right. Yeah, let's head over to the community area and I'll show you what we're going to be working on next episode. And here we are back over in the community area, and as you can see guys, a lot has changed since we were last over here. I mean, I know we've been working on our base for quite a few episodes now, but a lot has changed. We now have the town hall over there. That's something that General Jeff has built, and he also went and built this central market square, which is pretty cool. Now, of the 4 that are currently being used, take a guess which one you think mine is. That's right, the red and black. And each of these stalls, we've agreed that will sell 2 items. So I've gone and got slime, i.e. slime blocks and slime balls, since my farm is currently full and I mean full. Even the dropper elevator is full. And also rockets. We have the creeper farm, we have the sugarcane farm. It's time to start selling those goods. As of yet, no sales, but we'll get there. I don't think many people got that many diamonds, or elytra is still pretty rare. Maybe we'll have to start selling elytra. But this brings me on to what next episode, what we're going to do, because I want to set up quite a few shops. Rather than taking over half of this market square, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building some shops along this side just here. I'm going to go for, since we've got a sort of medieval design going on, I'm going to go for a sort of medieval design of a terrace block where you've got the shops down below and some little flats above the shops, and then down in this corner we'll have like a builder's yard. So that's what we're going to be doing next episode, guys. We're going to be working in the community area, getting shops. So yeah, put my teeth in, Pat. Getting some shops done, because not only we're going to do some along this side. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me just go and take off from up here, and then we get a better view from up above. There we go. Oops, get round. Right, where's my rockets? There we go. So yeah, not only we're going to do some shops down this side, which we'll be using, but we're also going to be putting some in this little alcove just here, in like a horseshoe shape with a central courtyard, and that way there's some more shops for anybody else who wants an actual shop rather than just a market stall. So yeah, we have like a barn area over here that General Jeff built as well. Apparently there's going to be like a farm area in the back. We have, I believe this is Red Stalker's build just here. And then over here we have the new guys. This is Dimplex Mantis. If you guys haven't seen any of his videos yet, I really just recommend you going over and checking it out. He's got some great videos and content up. And then down here we have Literal Mayhem as well. Again, fantastic videos. Really recommend going and check those guys out. So welcome to you guys. And they're both cracking on with the communal builds. I don't think either of them have actually set up where they're going to have the main bases. I think Dimplex is still on his first episode. I know Literal is also doing a collab with Dog Captain, or Doggy as we like to call him, on the Sky Factory series. So when those videos come out, be sure to go and check that out as well. One thing I would just like to say, guys, and this is a shout out to General Jeff, this fountain is fantastic. I love this fountain. Made even better by the beacon coming through the middle of it. But I think that is great. It's a great little design. So yeah. So next episode, guys, we're going to be doing some building. No more farms. Not for a while. We've got the squid farm, the creeper farm, the slime farm, and now we've got sugar, pumpkin and melon. So we've got quite a few farms built recently, and it's time. My building itch is really starting. What's the phrase for that? Yeah, my builder's itch. That's the one. That is really starting to get to me. So we're going to be cracking on with some building. The next episode we will be doing this, and then we'll have a place for all the goods that we'll be selling. We'll maybe get a butcher, a baker. No, I'm not doing a candlestick maker. I'm not copying Wells. We will get some shops in, and the builder's yard at the end. That may sell our surplus of stone, and who knows, at some point I do want to get a wood farm. So maybe we'll have our own version of Wood World or the Logfellas camp, who knows. But yeah, that is going to be everything for this episode, guys. I'm going to get the sugarcane melon pumpkin farm build done in between episodes, get the roof finished off, put the walls in. I'll be sure to show you what it looks like when it's all done. But for now, guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. As always, guys, if you do fancy joining us here on this Villagecraft server, if you make your own YouTube videos and you want to do a multiplayer series, send me a message. Oops, I think I just knocked the torch out. Yeah, send me a message. Hang on a minute, let me just sort this out or Jeff's going to kill me. There we go, yeah. Yeah, send me a message either on Twitter or on my email, and who knows, maybe you could be joining us just like Dimplex and Literal Mayhem. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye.